Good evening to all of my 30 subscribers on here on YouTube. I'll just turn this camera down a bit. Whew, well, what a crazy few days. I've had a very busy day. It's quite late. I believe it's about 6:30 in the evening here in the UK. And the reading I wanted to put up today was just a general reading for tomorrow. What will tomorrow bring for us? Now, if you have watched the video that I put up yesterday, you will notice that that it wasn't intended for YouTube. It was intended purely for Facebook and Instagram, and so you will know that I'm going through it right now because I have just or I will be deleting my Instagram and Facebook accounts at the end of the month and the end of the week. And the only reason that I am keeping them open right now is in case anybody hasn't seen the post yet and would like to keep in contact with me, so that I can pass my phone number on to them. So, Facebook and Instagram are now that's the end for me. It was a very difficult decision, one that took almost 2 years to make, but there was a straw, if you like, that broke the camel's back, and I don't believe it would have taken much for me to throw the towel in. So here I am now. My entire business was conducted over Facebook and Instagram, and the only thing I've got open right now is YouTube, which I'm not earning anything from YouTube yet. Maybe one day. I'm in no rush. And on the one hand, I'm very relieved about that, and on the other hand, I have a sense of intrepidation, and I am trying to maintain a sense of optimism and wonder, and I am trying very, very hard to keep my vibration high. So I wanted to do a reading today for all of us for tomorrow, for all of us, including myself, who might be finding it difficult to keep your vibration high. We manifest things when our vibration matches what we desire. And worry and fear and anxiety lowers our vibration, and therefore we don't match the things that we wish for. So that is the reason why I am trying to keep my vibration high. And on the other hand, new starts are always difficult, but new starts can always be exciting if you want them to be. And this one is a new start for me, again at the grand old age of 55. Hey, I've been there before. So for all of us, me and you, all of us who are finding it a challenge right now to keep our optimism up, our sense of wonder up, and trying to suppress the anxiety and the fear. What do we have? And we have two fly straight out, and the first one we've got is the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. In the traditional tarot. Let me see if I can find it for you. I've got the Art Nouveau here, if I can find it. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. So, however we may think, oh, they're all mixed up. However we may think that, where is it? That life is getting difficult. Wish fulfillment is here. She is reaching for her wishes. Cups are about emotion, happy, and this woman is reaching for happy emotion. This is telling us reach for higher feeling thought. Be aware of the incoming calls. I can't find it. Be aware of the incoming calls, and if the incoming calls are negative, reach for higher feeling thought. Reach for a thought that makes you feel happy. Reach for a memory that makes you feel happy. Reach for a person or people in your life who you are grateful for, and everything and everyone, and reach for higher feeling thought. That's the first one out. Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. Higher feeling thought equals higher vibration, equals matching the vibration of the things you want, which then ultimately equals wish fulfillment. You cannot make the tarot up. You cannot make the tarot up. And the second card, surprise, surprise, the Fool. Stepping out into a new adventure, something new, naive. I don't know where this is taking me. I don't know where I will be this time next year. I don't know what I will be doing this time next year. But I haven't just stood at the edge of the cliff. I've leapt off. And she's got her arms open. She trusts that if she falls, she will be safe. Reach for higher feeling thought and trust that if you fall, you will remain safe. Wow. Shall we have another one? So for tomorrow, what's your thoughts? Look out for those incoming calls. And we have the Ten of Wands. Now, traditionally, the Ten of Wands is a man overburdened by a heavy weight, and the heavy weight comprises 10 huge staves or wands. This one is a woman, and it looks like all her belongings have been packed onto the back of an ox. It's moving on. It's moving on, putting your burdens elsewhere and laying your hat somewhere else. So maybe some of you will be, feels very much like moving home. For me, it's moving job. Everything I've done, everything I've worked for, packing it all up and changing. And I don't have a move in the pipeline, but maybe you have a move in the pipeline. Or maybe you feel like a move of job, a move of house, a move of city, country, whatever. Maybe this is a time to take a leap of faith. Keep your vibration high for wish fulfillment. I was expecting a doom and gloom reading today for tomorrow. And that was me told. So very quickly, we're on 9 minutes. I just want to make it a quick video tonight. I have been really busy. And we are going to have a Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. That is the box. We were doing Lightseers Tarot by Chris Ann. That is the box. So let's have a Wisdom of the Oracle card. The advice is, reach for higher feeling thought. Reach for higher feeling emotion. Don't be afraid to take a leap of faith. If you fall, you will be safe. That sounds like a poem. And be prepared and happy enough to pack everything up and move into the unknown. There's something quite exciting about it. Scary, but exciting. So let's have the last card of the day. Okay. This was going to be the last card in my mind, but I've just been told otherwise. I've been told we need a postcard. I think my guys like those postcards. You really cannot make them up. They always seem to say the ooh. Does come to the edge look very similar to the Fool to you? It certainly does to me. Come to the edge. Isn't there a poem about coming to the edge? Come to the edge, my friends. Come to the edge. I bet I'll be asleep and I'll wake up at about 3 o'clock in the morning and I will be able to recite that. Come to the edge. Very, very similar cards. I mean, these are both taking a leap of faith quite happily, not looking where you're going, not being afraid to not look where you're going, not being afraid to not know the outcome. So I am going to read it. Come to the edge, number 9. So we have the Fool, which is 0. We have a 9 of Cups, 2 9s and a 10. 10s are about endings. 9 are about 10s are about completions. 9s are about almost done. 10s are about completion. And then we go to 0, the Fool, and 9, almost at the end. We're almost there, folks, aren't we? We are almost there. 36. Number 36. Come to the edge. Facing the unknown is the only choice you really have right now if you want to progress. It's okay to be afraid. Now is the time to take a risk that is not calculated, to feel the exhilaration. To feel the exhilaration as you ready yourself for a leap of faith. Spirit is present, so let go of fear. You are called to express your true self. Listen to your heart and soul, not your head. Come to the edge and discover that you can fly. You must step into the unfamiliar so that you may find your miracles. If ever there was a time for you to take a leap of faith into the unknown, it is now. This is the perfect moment to take a big risk. The unknown is the only choice now. And if you come to the edge, you will discover treasure beyond your wildest dreams. Allow your courage to lead you in spite of your fears. You don't need to know the exact form of what you're going for. The essence is much more powerful, and Spirit has a way of delivering an even better version of prosperity than you could imagine. Take that step. The results will be amazing. So, you, me, anybody watching this who has or is about to take a risk, or like me, has already taken a risk, you are protected. And that risk will be the best thing you ever did in recent years. But you must trust the process. And that, my friends, is very difficult to do, especially when whether you eat or not is dependent on a certain way of doing things, and then you make a decision that others think is foolish. For me, that decision was coming off Facebook and Instagram because I couldn't align with it. I just could not align with it anymore. I couldn't live with myself anymore. And then there was the afterthoughts of, oh God, what have I done? What have I done? What have I done? And today has been a sort of battle between heart and mind, trying to keep my vibration up. This reading has lifted my spirits because there are 78 cards in a tarot deck. The Wisdom of the Oracle has 52 cards. Any cards could have flown out. Any of those cards could have flown out. I could have got any of them. There are doom and gloom cards in them, and none of them flew out. They were all saying the same thing. Take the leap of faith. Don't worry about it. Trust the process. Spirit's got you back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I needed to hear that today. So let's have a postcard from Spirit. And I know that Spirit will not disappoint with these cards either. Okay, is that too many? If anybody's wondering why, when there is more than one card, I close my eyes, I actually put my hands over them to feel for the heat. And if I feel the one that gets the most heat is the one through Reiki, the one I feel the most heat from is the one that I should be reading, sorry. That one, middle one. So I actually felt some magnetism from this one as well, like a magnetic feeling in my hand. So, dearest you, selfless giving is an elixir so sweet and life-giving and amazing that it should be customary for everyday living. Right now, generosity is being asked of you. Let go of a debt, release an obligation, or do a solid kindness to someone for no other reason than as an exercise of the heart. I know what this means. And it's personal to me. You will be surprised how quickly a generous heart is repaid. We know it often doesn't happen in the immediate exchange, so temper your expectations. Know that life has an uncanny way of sending miracles, seemingly unrelated to your kindness, yet interconnected in magical ways. The more you act from generosity, the bigger your heart grown and the more love and abundance you will experience. We also know that someone could be entering your life with a generous offer for you. Take it and trust you are worthy and deserving of it. You have to receive, not just give. Now, I am a very generous person, and I often give my time and my help to people without charge. And now is the time that I may need to recall a favour. And I might not need to recall the favour. A favour, I'm feeling a favour is going to be offered to me. I feel it. So if you're one of those kind souls out there who has given their all and asked nothing in return are finding themselves at a little bit of a crossroads in life, and you don't know where the help is going to come from. It is coming. It is coming. So tomorrow, Tuesday, the whatever it is of March, tomorrow, be super conscious of your incoming calls. And when you notice that those thoughts are of anxiety and worry and stress, stop. Say to yourself, stop, and find something to be happy about, something to be grateful for, and reach for higher feeling thought. Be in the present. Keep away from the past and the future doesn't exist. So why worry about it? The past is no longer our business. The future is no longer our business. The present is our business. So tomorrow, keep your spirits up. Trust the process. Trust your guides. Reach for higher feeling thought and have a wonderful day tomorrow. I think we're in for one hell of a ride. Take care. Bye-bye.